Okay, now I'll just do a quick read and skim of the annotation, the final annotation of the text. I'll start in chapter 3 because I didn't provide this for you before. So I'll just skim through this real quick and just highlight some of the things. So in chapter 3, talks about the struggle for existence, this metaphor that he's going to use, right? So the question is, how does the struggle, is this expression adequate, right? So he's trying to talk about, how do we get the infinitely complex relations that are dimly seen, right? And so what he wants to get over here, and this is on page 63, right, is that this idealization of nature that he thinks that we tend to have, sort of a Disney view of nature, right? That nature is beautiful, wonderful, in harmony. And what he wants to get over is, nature is actually about a struggle for existence. There's a struggle, there's a war going on at all times. Largely unconscious species are not aware that they're fighting against each other, but because there are limited resources, there are too many species, there is logically just going to be conflict. Now again, he's largely talking about unconscious conflict, that one tree struggles against another, or a squirrel struggles against a tree, right? That there is conflict there, right, because of the fight for resources, but it's not a conscious fight. It's not done with any type of intent. But here's where the social Darwin thing comes in, right, that he is using very martial, militaristic language. War, conflict, even goes so far as to talk about extermination and extinction. And even though he's using these things in a scientific, abstract, logical way, right, how easy is it for someone to look at this and say that he's talking about a race war or a gender war, right, when it is put into the human condition, right, or if someone puts it into the human condition, right? So, this is, he's struggling with struggle for existence, or with his metaphors here, and this is really where you can sort of intervene and sort of, get into the fact of, is he making the right choices? Should he be using metaphors at all, etc., etc.